Hello everybody, I'm Hema Priya. Welcome to my podcast called NLP, stands for Neuro Linguistic Programming. If this is the first time listening to my podcast, I request you to listen to the other series of NLP episodes too. In this podcast, we're going to learn about compete with ourselves. Yes, we're going to learn how we can compete within ourselves. And there are a lot of people, a lot of motivation gurus, everyone used to tell this one. You need to model the success. You need to compare others to become great at something, right? You need to always have the modeling success. You need to have role models to become successful. That's everything fine. That's everything fine. And that's a very good advice when they tell that you need to role model the success. That is good. But let me take a scenario here which doesn't work. Okay? Let's say that I own a YouTube. Okay, and even my friend is owning a YouTube. He is having 50k subscribers. I'm also having 50k subscribers. He's aiming for 1 million subscribers. The same, even I'm aiming for 1 million subscriber. So we have healthy competition. Okay, when he posts lots and lots of videos, even I need to post lots and lots of videos. Different creativity I'm using it. He's also using different things. And he was like, we has a very good healthy competition. And we used to compare the views, the subscribers every time we used to compare it. And what happened in this scenario, he will reach the 1 million subscribers very soon. Okay, whenever I look upon to him, I get motivated. I want to do this. I want to change this. So I'll be in so hurry to do something else. But what happens one single day or one fine day, he hits 1 million subscribers. Whereas I did not. So I'll just see him, and for the first time, I will be very demotivated with his success because he reached the finish line very soon. So I look upon to him and I will be very demotivated, right? So this happens, right? This happens in our life. You can relate to this, I hope. So it has a good side as well as the bad side. So what I wanted to make the point here very strong is that we need to model the success of someone and you need to follow their strengths. What I mean, here it comes like this. If I am so obsessed with this way of singing or the way he sings everything, I like Justin Bieber, so I can model him. So what are his strengths, how he is composing it? I'll take all the strength of him and I'll keep it for myself. And I look upon to Mr. Trump, Donald Trump. I'll take all his strength, the management or how he how he speaks, everything. I'll take his as an inspiration, or I'll take all his strength and I'll keep it to myself. Okay, from everyone, small thing I'll take out. Okay, Will Smith, I'll take some strength with him. And when I look upon to very famous personalities, so I'll take every single piece of their own strength and I'll keep it for me, and I'll work on. Okay, so now I am working on everyone's strength and I'm building myself strong. So what I'm exactly doing here is that I am preparing myself. I am becoming the best version of myself. Okay, so that is how you need to model the success. Okay, you should not think that I need to be the junior version of Justin Bieber, because I'm not. His way of styling, his way of style, everything is so different from me. So I should not tell that I have to become a junior version of Justin Bieber. I need to be a junior version of Michael Jordan. No, you can't be that. Okay, don't be the junior version of anyone. You create your own pace. You be the best version of yourself. Whatever you do, you be the best version of yourself. You need to model the success. Take everything, grab everything from everyone, and you add up yourself and be the best version of yourself. Okay, and you don't want to prove anyone outside. You don't want to be the role models for anyone. You do the best. You be the best in your career, in your own work, what you do, and the other people will see you and they'll get inspired by your work, and they will make you as role models in the future. So let's not talk about those future things and all. Okay, you work on your own pace and you be the best version of yourself. Learn from everyone. You need to learn from everyone in this world. There are lots and lots of things to learn. Every day we need to get on learn. Till we go to that last deathbed, we need to keep on learning. That's the one thing we have to do it. Okay, so learning is it's like never ending process, and we have like infinity You need to learn about financial, you need to learn about business, you have lot and lots of things. Spiritually, you need to learn about health. There are lot and lots of stuff in this world where you can learn from different personalities, different peoples, in your close members, in the world, in the YouTube, everywhere is in the podcast, right? So you have lot and lots of resources, and you can model anyone from the external thing. But what you want to do is that you need to create your own stuff. That is what I tell. Be the best version of yourself, but you need to model everyone's success. Don't only see them at only one side, okay? People, the Jack Ma used to say this one, like you need to learn from the failures of others, right? So there are a lot of things, the people would be going through a lot of failures. People don't see the negative or the dark side of the others. They only see like how luxury they are, right? How they are, in Instagram stories, they would be seeing with the car, with the luxuries, everything they'll be looking at it. But they don't see the dark side of the other people, right? So how much hardship they went through, how much struggle they have been taken in their life, no one sees that. They see only the very, very shiny thing, very, very attractive things they see it. So my point here is that you need to model the success from everyone, different personalities, and learn from them, and you be the best version of yourself. All right. So that is what this today podcast is all about. Be yourself. Compare yourself to yourself, not anyone else. You need to compare yourself to yourself. Okay, at the end of this episode, we always do the exercise, right? So what exercise we're going to do it? Let me tell you here. See, when I talk about this exercise, I remember my dad. So he used to tell me that, okay, there is a scenario here. I'll tell you about the situation when I was in maybe teenage, maybe in 14 or 15 years of age. I was ranked 25th rank. There are only 40 members in the class. I was the 25th rank student. So I was really worried because that was not a good rank, or that was not a good thing for me. So I was really worried. My dad came for the parents meeting. He checked my report cards and he told me that this time you are at the rank at 25. That's good. The next time you should never rank 26. You need to be below 25. Next time if you rank 24, I will be very happy. I was like, wow, what's that? Papa, you're not worried about my marks or my rank? No, Ma, I'm not worried about anything. You did, yeah, this is cool. But you should never, it should never go beyond 26 or 27. It should be inside 25. I said, that's great. Yes, Papa, I'll do it. I'll rock it in the next semester, or I'll rock it in the next test. So I was really happy. So that is a good strategy, like whatever you have done, now your marks is just 60%, and the next test, if you get 61 marks in that subject, that is fine, yaar, right? So you're developing it, at least 1 mark, at least 1% you're developing, and that is best. So you need to compare with yourself and tell that this is best. Wow, this is best. So that's what my father teaches me. So the same strategy you have to follow in your life. I think it works because it works for me. I hope even that strategy will work in your life. So what I'm telling you is this here. You have to do an exercise competing with yourself. How do you do it? Very simple. Let's say that you do push-ups. Okay, let's talk about workout. In morning routines, we all do workouts. So do a push-up. Okay, for example, let's say today you push-up, you did then exercise for about 10 times. You had the push-up. Tomorrow, at least you need to crack 11 times. But you should never do 9 push-ups. It should increase 11, 12, 13. It should move on like that. All right. So that is what you have to do. So check yourself. So yesterday you had 10 push-ups. Today you're doing 11. Tomorrow 12. So you just need to very slowly and steadily you need to move the race. And that's all you have to do it. And nothing else more than this. All right. So compare yourself in 2019 November how you are, and right now how you are. You need to compare with your financial, with your family, with your business, with your health, with your personal development, with your spiritual, every aspect. You need to compare with yourself and how you are standing right now. Right? So just have an imaginary version of you, that how you are, and like how you were in the past and how you are right now. Just have that, just do that exercise. That will be so exciting. That will be so motivating for you, because I do this every time. So the exercise is very simple for you to do every day. Is that check out yesterday how you are. Just grab your calendar and just write it yesterday, which you are so much focused on. Or you focused on your work, or you focused on your physical balance, in which you're focused on. Just mark it up and compare yourself. Yesterday how you are, today how you are. That's all. 1%. You need to get growth of just 1%, or maybe 0.0001%. That's cool. In points level also you're growing it, right? That's cool. That's really great. So do that. I think this would be the most exciting, and this would be like so you'll really find sometimes you really find funny and sometimes you really feel excited doing this task. Thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to compare yourself to yourself. All right. Thank you so much for listening. I'll come up with a new episode. Until then, take care. Goodbye.